What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to our latest edition of Raiders Latest News, where we bring you the Raiders Latest News. Now, we've been kind of busy. Obviously, we have another business, a couple of other businesses we're in and kind of figuring stuff out with. But I want to be able to still bring you the Raiders Latest News and everything that's kind of going on. And so if you've been keeping any eye on free agency so far, things have been really interesting. It starts out with, obviously, yes, and we talked about it. The Raiders went out and got themselves I want to call him a formidable offensive lineman. The former Cincinnati Bengal coming over, and I'm blanking off the top of my head. But they did sign, it was Alex Kappa. I apologize, it took me a little bit. But Alex Kappa coming over from the Bengals. I actually really like this addition. It might take him a little bit to kind of get acclimated and everything, but at the very worst, he is a solid depth piece for this offensive line that may or may not need a complete overhaul here in the not-too-distant future, albeit for three players, obviously, with Jackson Powers-Johnson. I love him, Colton Miller, and maybe Dylan Parham. DJ Glaze wasn't bad, too. But anyway, Alex Kappa coming over to the Raiders, which I absolutely love to see. Also, the Raiders, if you haven't been paying attention, they agreed to a 3-year, $106.5 million extension with Max Crosby, which makes a lot of sense. And then finally, yesterday, they also did trade for former Seattle Seahawks quarterback who spent some time with Pete Carroll there. And they made the playoffs, rejuvenated Geno Smith's career, and everything is looking hunky-dunky and all that stuff. So, so far as the news goes for the Raiders, it's been a pretty good free agency period. I think that bringing in Kappa will really do them a lot of good along the offensive line, as well as, you got your quarterback to at least get you to the spot where you can compete, for a lack of a better term. And so, I think that there is some things going on here where you can still go out and get your future franchise quarterback. You're not worried about that. You can still go and get offensive weapons for him. I think Brock Bowers is a major winner with this trade. But overall, I think that bringing in Geno Smith to help out this quarterback room as well as this team is the best move that we probably could have made. Sam Darnold, I don't know. I really do not know. It is really, even as a Vikings fan and a Raiders fan, it's really hit and miss. I can just tell one side of the spectrum that it's not as good as it seems all the time. So I think that Geno Smith gives them the ability to take care of the rest of the team. Because no matter which way you look at it, even if they go out to get Jackson Dart, they got Shedeur Sanders, even if they traded up for Cam Ward, you still need to be able to build around the quarterback, right? And there is nothing. We've seen it with Sam Darnold. We've seen it with Geno Smith, where if you don't have the rest of this stuff around them, it makes their lives inherently harder. So the fact that they are bringing in Geno Smith with a little bit of weapons, going to get this running game solved as well, plus the fact that they can still go out and draft their quarterback in the future, I absolutely love it. I think this is a great move for the Raiders, and the Raiders are definitely hitting it out of the park to start things off here. And I would not be surprised to see them make a lot more splash moves in free agency. But overall, that's kind of the latest surrounding the Raiders right now. Obviously, a lot more is going to hit the table here when we get into official free agency next week. But overall, let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.